Okay, so let's talk about Cramer's rule here. Let's talk about, explain it before we actually get in on it. So you're given two equations here. In your equations, you have a's in front of your x variables, you have b's in front of your y variables, and you got c's at the end. Those are your constants, okay? Of course, they're all numbers. A's and b's are just the coefficients. C's that constant that it's equal to. So if you look at the notes here, I'm going to explain it just a little bit different than what they have it because I know what's coming up later, and this is how they explain it at the end. So this is the way we're being consistent with it. Alright, so you're going to find three different kind of matrices here to begin with, and then we're going to use them to find determinants. So our first thing is we're going to find like our determinant for all of it. So your determinant for all of it is only going to include your A's and your B's. I'm going to kind of center this here. Alright, so instead of writing as a matrix, let's just go ahead and do as a determinant. So you're going to write your A's in the order that you see them there, and your B's in the order that you see them. This is just your determinant, the plain determinant, just the simple, just your A's and your B's. Okay, then you're going to have a determinant for each variable you have. And my first variable I'm going to work on is my x. So you're going to have a determinant for your x. And what happens here is whichever variable you're looking for, so the determinant for the x, you're going to replace those coefficients with those constants. So because x has the coefficients of the A's in front, I'm not going to put the A's in it, I'm going to put the C's. So you would put like C1 and C2 here, but you keep the B's the same because the B's were dealing with the Y's. And then I'm going to find my matrix then for my Y variable, or the determinant for my Y variable. Now because the B's are with the Y's, we're going to replace them with the constants. So this time we keep our A's and we replace the B's with our constants. And later, when we get to the 3 by 3, we'll do the same thing if we had z's, okay? We'll talk more about that then. So then what you can do is when you go to solve your x, it's going to be the determinant of your x over that general determinant, and your y will end up being the determinant with your y's over the general determinant. And you just divide those two numbers out after you find their determinants, and you're done.